Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Welcome to another stream, Habibis. Big up to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Big up everyone locked in right here, right now. Do hit the like button on your way in. Do subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And listen, big up to all of you guys. As you guys can see, the title and the stream. I feel like there's a lot for me to unpack here. There's a lot for me to talk about before I get into what I'm getting into. One guy said Husam's going on his honeymoon. I wish, but that's not the case right now. I'll tell you exactly what's going on. First of all, big up to all of you guys. Unequivocal support on this app. All the people who are always here supporting us regardless, whether it be the pre-recorded content, whether it be the live content, whether it be the stuff like Ahwa A-listers where we just banter and have fun, whether it be the serious shows, whether it be the Liverpool shows that we have introduced this season. There's a lot of stuff, alhamdulillah, that are going in a positive direction, if you would like, this season. And I'm really enjoying this YouTube thing. I'm really enjoying, creating content for you guys. 3 years and a half without a single break. 3 years and a half with maximum, 2 days without content. Like that's the maximum I ever went without content, And this time it's gonna be a little bit different. And I'll tell you the reason for that. I mean, look, here's the thing. If I'm not enjoying something, if I'm not having fun doing something, then it just gets to the point where it just kind of starts to irritate you, and it feels like a regular job. You know how like people don't really look forward to their shift at work or something like that's like if it ever gets to that feeling, then maybe that could be the day where I just leave this whole app. But alhamdulillah, right now I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm enjoying creating content for you guys. I'm enjoying being on this app, speaking to all of you guys. But as you guys know, as you guys can tell, obviously this probably since the last international break till now, probably this community and this channel has been tested like never before, to be honest with you. Like, the call outs and other stuff and stuff like that. This community will always be the backbone of this channel, and you guys' support and you guys' love has never ever been replicated by anyone. You get me? Like on any community anywhere. The fact that we literally have 250 people here, like 7 minutes into a stream where we're just talking about kind of taking a small break, just shows me the love of the people. Even the charger doesn't want me to take a break. Can you stop? Can you stop? Stop. Anyway, the charger has stopped. So anyway, obviously, look, sometimes when things like irritate you or they annoy you in life, it's not because they're like there's like some truth in it. The reason why he's upset is some truth in it. No, the reason why I'm upset is it's so far away from the truth. It's so far away from the reality. It's so far away from what's actually going on, And look, there's a guy who kind of watched his interview, and I'm always willing to listen and learn from other people. I'm always willing to just kind of watch and understand people's perspectives on multiple different things in life. I watched an interview with Lil Wayne, who's a rapper, who sat there and he spoke about how he had to adapt and he had to adjust to keep his career going as long as possible, with like getting the new stuff and rapping like the modern day rappers and getting a vocal coach and blah blah blah. And that's why he's lasted as long as he's lasted. Even now he's had like a 20-30 year career, being an artist. And that's why I'm kind of like always looking at developing the channel as we're going by step by step by step by step. I spoke to Vel when the season first started, and I said, listen, let's do pre-recorded match reactions after every game. Unless the game is like boring as hell and there's really nothing to talk about, then I just push it to the side. But most of the time, like probably I'd say the top 6 games, probably maybe 80%, I probably do pre-recorded match reactions to them. I spoke to RSM, big up RSM, who edits our shorts right now, and we're kind of pumping out the shorts as well, kind of just diversifying the content and and kind of creating a different element on this channel as we keep progressing and improving. Everyone knows the story. We started with an Android phone and a stack of books. Then we upgraded to the prison cell laptop. And now we're here. You get me, on this laptop, on this new kind of era of this channel. And, over this last like 2-3 weeks, I can't lie to you. Me, one of the negatives of being the type of person that I am is I am a people's person. I do want like everyone to like me and everyone to like the stuff I put out and stuff like that. Now, obviously, I learned out quickly. I learned quickly when I first started doing content that not everyone's gonna like your content. Not everyone's gonna like everything you put out. People will disagree. People will say stuff that goes against what you're saying, and etc., etc., etc. But I never let it get to me. Like, I'm always in a position where I just sit back and I go like, it's okay. You can disagree with me. You can be FSGN, even though we have less net spend than Tottenham. Like, I'm allowing people to have all the different opinions. Always want to like discuss stuff. Always want to talk about stuff, and always willing to have a debate and a discussion. You get me? So, I just feel like sometimes when certain people say stuff, and I feel like over these last 2-3 weeks, it really shows you who the real ones are, and who the fake people are. And I think I figured that out real quick, like when the whole situation happened like 2 weeks ago, stuff like that, and everyone knows what happened, and like getting called out and getting placed in a group where you're like, oh, you do this for views and you do this for money and blah blah blah. I just didn't like that. I'm the only football channel with this many subscribers or more who does not have memberships. If I am so worried about money, I can just make memberships on this channel. I'll tell you guys, £5 per month. Subscribe so you can be my friend. You get me? Become a member of this channel so you can get exclusive perks. I'm literally the only person with this many subscribers on this application that does this type of content, that has no membership, that has no special like kind of stuff that like, oh, if you pay me money, you're gonna get these special things. I don't even want any of you to have a special sign next to each other, where you just sit there and like, oh, like this guy paid this much, so let him have this membership sign next to him. Everyone's equal in my eyes. I love every single one of you guys. If someone sends a super chat, we thank him, we big him up, and nothing happens after that. We just big up the people, we say thank you to the people, and we just keep it stepping. Like, my energy has never changed, towards any situation, and it's never been about the money for me. As you guys know, I am a chemical engineer, guys. I could go to we have Zir in the building. He could tell you. I could go to work in Saudi Arabia tomorrow, UAE tomorrow, Qatar tomorrow, and make probably, I'm not even going to exaggerate, probably 2 times, 3 times as much as I make on YouTube right now. But this is my passion. My passion is football. My passion is talking about the sport. My passion is the love of the game. And I've always been kind of this like confrontational person. I've always been the type of guy that, kind of want to discuss stuff and talk about stuff and stuff like that. That's why when the Staffy stuff happened, if you guys remember, when Staffy kind of called me out and like you're saying some wild shit, instead of me calling him out back and doing all this YouTube like rivalry BS, I just messaged Staffy. I messaged him. I was like, yo, Staffy, listen, instead of us just sat there calling each other out like clowns on YouTube, let me and you just have a man-to-man, mano-a-mano, honest conversation. And let's just dead this dead, like, oh my God, Hussam versus Staffy, fake beef or whatever it is. And listen, after he said what he said when he was live, and then I kind of had like this 2-minute response. You get me? I spoke to him for about an hour, and then he went live on his channel after. I spoke with him publicly on Staffy TV, and me and Staffy are good. Of course, there is nothing between us now, but I'm saying at that moment in time, when Lee was kind of calling out other people and stuff like that, I was the one that like, I was like, yo, give me the link. Yalla, let's talk about this. And I spent time, talking to Lee and speaking to him and stuff like that. And actually, I want to make something clear. I actually have no problem with Lee. I'll tell you why I have no problem with Lee right now. Because Lee's a man of his word. And ever since me and Lee had that conversation on his channel, He gave me his word. He's like, listen, I'm not going to mention you or Mo anymore. And ever since then, to be fair to Lee, he has been a man of his word, and he hasn't mentioned anything. Like, he hasn't mentioned me in a negative light. He hasn't mentioned Mo in a negative light. He haven't really said anything like, that's like a call out or blah, blah, blah. So he has like stuck to his word. He has been a man of his word. So I do respect that about Lee, because when I did speak to him and we had this conversation, we even spoke in the background for 40 minutes. And I kept it respectful with him. He kept it respectful with me. I went on his channel. We spoke for about 3 hours straight. We ended the live stream. We spoke in the background for like 30-40 minutes, just kind of about everything. And then after that, I told him, listen, khalas, now I've come on your channel. We've had this conversation. You get me? Just leave me and Mo out of this. He's like, you know what? I give you my word. And then ever since then, he hasn't said anything about me. So I appreciate that about Lee, to be honest with you. My problem is not with Lee. My problem is not with Staffy. My problem is with the people that propel lies in comment sections. My problem is like with people who just say shit for the sake of it, that don't even understand the world of YouTube. Because I have to reiterate this. This is not a, Hussam is upset because he fought Staffy like 2 months ago, or Hussam is upset because he had a problem with Lee Gunner like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whenever it was. Me and Lee are cool. I spoke to him for 3 hours, and in the background, I had an hour conversation with Staffy. I have literally no problem with anyone on this app. You guys have seen Grizz come on my channel this season. I've went on Grizz's channel as well, so I've literally have no problem with anyone. Love and respect to every single YouTuber. Listen, this is already enough as it is. This is like a very hard thing to do, to keep people entertained, to speak to people and do all that type of stuff. So for me, I have zero problems with Lee. I have zero problems with Staffy. I have zero problems with Grizz. And even Northside, by the way, just because for the people who ask, the reason why we have Dawood on the Thursday channel is because Northside just can't do it anymore. You guys saw the stream on his channel like 2 days ago, where he said he's basically leaving he's leaving his part-time job to do the full-time job thing. So because of that, obviously it kind of didn't work out. So wish him the best of luck for Northside, but I have no problem with him either. And right now I'm in a position, alhamdulillah, I have no problem with anyone. I'm cool with everyone. I've always been the type of guy to help people out. I've always been the type of guy to give people advice whenever they need it, show the people love and etc. I just get upset when people are like, and not really upset. Maybe upset isn't the word. I just get annoyed and just like, just pissed off when people say stuff like, oh my God, Hussam is selling his club for the pound note. And it's just like, the problem that I have is sometimes a lie told 1,000 times becomes the truth. This is just the reality. A lie told 1,000 times becomes the truth. Like this is the type of stuff that I say. Like, if I come out here live and I say every day, like, Mo is a fraud, Mo is a fraud, Mo is a scammer. If I just say it every day for the next week, some people will start to believe it and it will become a thing and people will be misled. Everyone knows this channel is the last channel on YouTube to care about subscribers or views or money or super chats or any of that shit. This is the one channel on YouTube, 41,000 subscribers, alhamdulillah, who does not have memberships. And we know what we're built on. We're built on being the voices of the people. We the people come on at halftime, on any watch-alongs, and we speak. We try to do as many call-in shows as possible. Maybe if I didn't take this break, I would have done a call-in show, So, but right now, obviously, I'm taking this break, so I can't do that call-in show. But we try our best, keep the people involved. Mike Das went from being like a halftime guy on my watch-alongs to coming on my streams. On the Liverpool shows, like Mike Das is a regular fit in it. He's always there and stuff like that. So like we're always looking out for people who want to work, who want to do content, and we always give people opportunities. We always help the people grow. And this is why when people say stuff like Hussam is selling his club for the pound note, but like, do you even know how much money a pre-recorded stream makes? Do you even know? Even like the most watched pre-recorded stream doesn't make as much money as one Ahwa episode. You know, one pre-recorded stream doesn't make as much money as an A-listers episode. Like, it's just, you know, so if it was about the money, I just do more live streams, you know, faking praising a club or whatever it is. And I don't think it's a crime before the season starts to think that the club in second was going to finish in first. I doubt I'm the only person in this universe who thought Arsenal are going to win the league. Like, I'm not really the only person on this planet that thought that. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to say something publicly. Maybe I shouldn't even say this publicly, but I'll say it. A sponsor reached out to me that wants to sponsor the channel. And just so like people know who I truly am. People know who what I'm made of. Like, what's in Arabic we say, what's my metal, you know? Like, when that sponsor reached out, the first thing that came to my mind is, I want the sponsor to sponsor Ahwa so I can get all of my guys paid. And I spoke to the Ahwa crew. I told them, guys, inshallah, we're gonna get a sponsor. I'm gonna get all of you paid. I'm trying my best, like, obviously, to help people around me, regardless of how it is. Vel is probably one of the highest paid thumbnails guy on YouTube. You know, we pay obviously now RSM for the shorts as well. Like, I'm always willing to give people opportunities, trust people, let people be creative, let people do stuff like that, you know. And this is why when people say, like, in comment sections, and I'm making this clear because I don't want someone to go like, hey, Lee, Hussam called you out. No, Hussam did not call Lee out. I just said I have no problem with Lee. I have no problem with Staffy. I have no problem with anyone that, you know, we kind of, there was something maybe 2 weeks ago, a month ago, or whatever. Khalas, everything is been dealt with. Everything is now done, to be honest with you. And they have both been men of their words, Staffy and Lee, and we had real conversations. We spoke in the background while not even live. You know, and khalas, like, I don't have problem with people, and it's just that, like, the type of stuff that, like, when someone repeats a lie 1,000 times, it becomes the truth, and people start to believe it, and people start to buy it. People still start to go like, oh my god, Hussam is selling his soul for the pound note. I was offered thousands of dollars to promote a gambling website on my spaces or on my YouTube, and I said no. If I'm someone who has offered you know, thousands of dollars, and I sold my soul for the pound note, I would have made thousands of pound notes selling my soul. I told Terry, if there is any stream that has gambling sponsors, don't invite me because I won't be there. Like, I always have stuff that I stand on, you know. And this whole thing from, like, this section of the Liverpool fan base, or this section of whoever who just, you know, kind of attack, you know, my kind of my concepts relentlessly, is like, guys, Arsenal finished second last season. I said they're gonna finish first. Why are you crying? Why are you like, why is that such a crazy concept for you? Wow. Hussam predicted the team that finished second to finish first this season. He's selling his club. He's selling his club for the pound note. He has gone back on his morals and principles. He has gone back on everything that he has done. People don't even understand how this platform works to begin with. There's a pre-recorded streams don't even make that much money. Pre-recorded streams is not the application of a video, you know, where you're gonna make so much money. Everyone take your mind back really to the summer, to be honest with you. In the summer, Manchester City had just won 4 in a row. Yes, they sold Alvarez, but they brought back Gundogan. They signed Savio. Arsenal finished second twice in a row. They signed Merino. They signed Calafiori, and they got Sterling on loan. Liverpool finished third, and we got Federico Chiesa. Now, I know there are people who are optimistic, and there are people who are like, yes, Slot is cooking and blah, 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 but I don't really think that anyone expected Liverpool to be here. I don't think the most optimistic Liverpool fan in the universe thought that we're going to be top of the Champions League group and top of the Premier League group, you know, mid-November, and we're going to be cooking, and we're going to have the strongest defense in the league. And like, no one really predicted this. No one really predicted this. No one really thought this would happen. And actually, this is the reason why a lot of these things happen, you know, a lot of these conversations arise from shit like this, like, you know, because Liverpool are top, and it took everyone by shock. It took everyone by surprise. Everyone's just kind of going with the narrative that, like, oh yeah, Hussam this, Hussam that. Habibi, no one expected Liverpool to be here. The same people probably said, yeah, Liverpool are going to finish third. We didn't really do enough in the summer. We needed the DM, we needed the centre back, we needed the left back, blah, 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 blah. And that's the thing. So there's a lot of people who didn't really predict us to be in this position. I go back to it and I say it again. There are rival fans who put Spurs above us, Man United above us, Chelsea above us. There's all sorts of conversations regarding my football club headed into the season. And now, because we're top of Champions League group and Premier League group mid-November, all of a sudden everyone's changing their energy, acting like they've been saying this all along. But you haven't been saying this all along. This took us all by shock. This took Slot by shock. I think this took even some of our players by shock. We can act like this was something that like is expected. Toka's saying Spurs above us is still wild. You were on the stream 2 days ago where Deji was on this channel. Did Deji not say, I predicted Spurs were going to finish third? Did Deji not say that? How many Man United fans said Ten Hag second season we're going to finish above, now that we've signed Lenny Oro and blah, 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 we're going to finish above Liverpool? How many Chelsea fans said first and second are secure for City and Arsenal, but third, I don't know because Klopp left? Now we're top of both Premier League and Champions League groups. Everyone now all of a sudden acting like you've seen this happen. No one has saw this happening. Slot is outperforming expectations. Gravenberg is outperforming expectations. Diaz is outperforming expectations. There is a lot of players that are outperforming expectations. There's a lot of players that are doing what we don't think that they could do. Now the problem is with the sheep-like mentality is one person says Hussam is twerking for Arsenal and the rest of the world follows suit. And this is this issue with a sheepish mentality, because it's not even someone like, I'm not worried about Chills changing his opinion of me or like whoever is in this chat that watches the channel anyway. But there's people who just, they're so easily misled. They're so easily like, you move the goalpost in their eyes and they start to buy the shit that just makes no sense, that is just so unrealistic. Talking about Hussam selling himself for the pound note. I've never sold myself or my opinions once for the pound note. I left out multiple thousand dollar opportunities because I don't want to promote gambling and I don't want to promote these type of stuff where it's like, it's haram or it's against my religion or it's against my morals or against my principles. No one can ever say I sold my soul for the pound notes. No one can ever say I only read super chats. No one can ever say any of this type of stuff. People know the metal of this channel. People know what this community was built on. This community was built on real conversations with the chat. And of course, sometimes we have fun. We laugh, we banter. Not every show on Don Hussam is a serious show, where I'm going to sit up here and do X, Y, and Z and break down 4-3-3 tactical adjustments and shit. Like, some shows we just want to have fun. Some shows I just want to cook Hamza. Some shows I just want to cook Saad. Some shows I get cooked. We cook Footy Judge Mo when he lost, stuff like this. Like, this is just the nature of this channel. You get the kind of mix of everything. You want the banter and the fun, it's there. You want the serious talk, it's there. You want the Liverpool only streams, it's there. Like, we have created, alhamdulillah, a community and a channel where there is so much different types of content. There's so much different types of stuff. There's so much different like vibes on this channel, and we just have fun. And listen, at the end of the day, there's people who subscribe to this channel who when I come back, inshallah, next weekend, and Arsenal are playing Nottingham Forest, what is making you click on that Nottingham Forest Arsenal watch along? How many people in the universe are doing an Arsenal Nottingham Forest watch along? How many? How many from the ones that at least you know? I'm not even going to talk about the people like maybe who aren't as known or maybe who haven't even hit the subscriber target yet, blah, blah, blah. How many people? How many people? Arsenal Nottingham Forest. How many watch alongs will there be? 30 watch alongs? 40 watch alongs? There's consistently 200, 300 people, 400 people, 500 people that lock in to watch non-Liverpool watch-alongs, that lock in to watch streams that has nothing to do with my own football club, And that for me alone is insanity. The fact that like there's 200, 300 people clicking on my stream, to watch stuff that has nothing to do with my football club, nothing to do with any that type of stuff. That's exactly why I sit up here and I always express my honest opinions, and I'm always going to be wrong on some stuff, you guys. There is no one in this chat or anyone watching right now or anyone watching in this universe that will forever be 100% correct on everything. Someone will be wrong on something at some point in time. Someone will be wrong at like on a specific point or a specific player or a blah, blah, blah. Me and Toka in the chat, we agreed that Nunes is crap. If Nunes scores 30 goals this season, objectively, me and him are both wrong, as long as he doesn't have 90 big chances missed. But objectively, me and him are wrong. And this is the thing. We all make mistakes. We all have opinions that turn out to be wrong. We all have opinions that turn out to be right. We have all, like, if I tell you some of Ray Ray's opinions, you'll be like, I'm glad we banned them. Some of Ray Ray's opinions. He said Lukaku is a better winger than Salah. Some people don't even think Salah is the best winger in Liverpool. Some people don't even think Salah is the best Liverpool winger in the last 10 years. There's crazy opinions. There's people are opinionated, and you can disagree, you can say whatever it is. But one thing about me is, and this is where I'm gonna draw the line, and I have to address this publicly because it has been addressed publicly, it has been spoken about publicly. Factually speaking, the last channel on YouTube you can try to convict of selling his soul for money, or selling his soul for subscribers, or selling his club for subscribers or money is me. I'm the last person on the universe that you could ever throw that in his face. And for the people who actually watch the content and not just the no context fan TV clips on Twitter, or just, you know, speak about like, you know, the stuff that just goes around, oh, Hussam, you were slot out, ha 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 ha. Everyone knows how positive I was this summer. How many videos did I do? Trust Michael Edwards. Trust the nerds. Let the nerds cook. Let the nerds blah, blah, blah. Let the nerds do this. Let them do that. It's how positive was I this summer? How positive was I this summer? I was like, yo, they're assessing the squad. No problem. Let them assess the squad. Let them do this. Let them do that. Yalla, assess the squad, habibi, and tell us who you want. Trust the nerds. The only time I lost my shit is when Zubimendi said no, and we decided to not go for a plan B. And that is when I lost my mind at my football club this summer. I was very positive for a 2-month period. We did streams with Ait Nouri as the topic. We did streams with Ederson as the topic. We did streams with so many people, different people as the topic. We broke down slot system. I took back the slot out thing from probably a week after not even a week, like 2 days after I said, obviously, I'm slotting until he gives me a reason not to be. And that's just the reality. People need to understand something. When you do what I do for a living, which is be on YouTube, at some point in time, you're going to have an emotional reaction to something. Everyone knows what happened during the slot thing. We all sat there. 90% of us wanted Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso says no to Liverpool Football Club. Because of Tom Little's PowerPoint presentations, 90% of the people wanted Ruben Amorim. We then reject Ruben Amorim, and out of nowhere, this random Feyenoord manager is about to, you know, become the Liverpool manager after Jurgen Klopp. So the instant emotional reaction is slot out. They're already talking about budgeting. They're already talking about working with small. Like, by the way, if you actually even watch that clip, I'm even talking about FSG indirectly. I'm talking about the budget. I'm talking about the money. I'm talking about why are we expecting this manager to win stuff without money already? Like, it's his first summer. Like, it was an indirect, even FSG call out. But like, for me personally, everyone knows it was nothing but an emotional reaction. It was nothing but a spur of the moment thing where I was just upset that we got, you know, we kind of rejected, you know, Xabi Alonso rejected us, and after that by a bit, you know, Ruben Amorim said no, and we said no to Ruben Amorim, and that's it. This is the one channel on this whole platform. Not a single soul can honestly say that has ever sold its soul for the pound note, has ever sold its soul for money, has ever sold its soul for subscribers, has ever sold its soul for anything. I refused to go on the Big Six because Grizz, you know, wanted an apology from me when I didn't feel I'm in the wrong. This was before me and Grizz made up. I said no to going on the best football YouTube show because I was expected to apologize for something I didn't feel wrong at the time about. And then after that, before Grizz went to Hajj, he reached out to me. Me and him spoke. Me and Grizz are good. Me and Grizz are good, alhamdulillah. This channel will forever have morals. This channel will forever have principles. This channel has never sold anything for anyone. I have never sold my soul for the pound note. Never ever sold my soul for the subscribers. I've never ever sold my soul for anything whatsoever. And I want to reiterate, this is not me talking about Lee. Because when me and Lee spoke on his channel, he gave me his word to not mention me or Mo ever again, and he stuck by it. So wallahi, I'm not calling out Lee. I'm calling out people in comment sections. I'm talking about people who just spread shit. Because the problem is when you spread stuff in comment section and the guy can't respond and the guy can't say something back and the guy can't say stuff like that, like it just gets to you like, why the hell are they saying this about me? Me sell my soul for the pound note. Since when? I turned down thousands of dollars to promote gambling. That's the biggest example of me not selling my soul for the pound note. I didn't go on the biggest channel on YouTube, the channel that I watched going to work in the Big Six, because I didn't feel like I owed someone an apology. And I reiterate, me and Grizz are 100% good right now. He's a brother. We spoke and we have literally zero problems. I have no problem with Grizz. I have no problem with Staffy. I have no problem with Lee Gunner. I literally have no problem with any person on this whole platform. Not a single person on this platform I have any problem with. I'm good. I know what I'm made of. But sometimes you have to tell the people what you're made of, because when someone is in a comment section spreading lies, or someone's saying some random shit, or someone is a backstabbing snake, that acts like they're on your side and pretends that they're on your side, and as soon as you turn your back, they go down a different alleyway. Like, yeah, Hussam, I'm totally in support with you when this whole stuff happened, and then 2 days later, you go in a comment section and you see them backbiting about you and insulting you and calling you all sorts of names and stuff like that, and kind of creating a pylon and creating, this unnecessary kind of dramatic beef world where people are trying to say stuff about you. Now, for me personally, alhamdulillah, this channel has always been real. This channel will never ever sell its soul to anyone or anything. This channel will never be sold. This channel will always represent the true opinions of the people. And when I first started this channel, when I first started This Is Football, the reason why I first started it is when I was talking about football, with my friends, when I was talking about football in my workplace, wherever the hell I was talking about football, I just felt a little bit misrepresented from a Liverpool fan perspective, because everything was always positive. It's okay that we didn't sign a centre back when Joe Gomez, Matip and Van Dijk got injured. It's okay that we didn't sign a DM. It's okay that we didn't sign a midfielder. It's okay. 4 years of it's okay, and 4 years without a league title, 4 years without the Champions League, 4 years without winning anything major except a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup, which, yes, they are major trophies, but that's not what a big club strives to win. That's not what a big club, when a season starts, the big club does not say, yo guys, let's target the Carabao Cup, because the Carabao Cup is our main target, it's our main goal and stuff. No one says this. No one says this. You get me? So yeah, that's the thing. Sorry guys, my mom, I just had to respond. So yeah, like I'm like, that's just the truth of the matter when it comes to this conversation. This channel was built on realness. It will forever be real. It will forever be nothing but the truth. It will forever be the representation of the true fans. It will be the representation of people's opinions, regardless how much we agree, regardless how much we disagree. And that's just the truth of the matter. And for me, alhamdulillah, right now in a position where I have no problem with anyone, where I have no problem with any content creator, where I have no problem with any of that stuff. But I'm taking a break. This is probably the longest I'll ever go without content. And because I don't have any social media where I speak to the people and blah, 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 I'm going to let you guys know on this platform. I will be going, inshallah, tomorrow, Umrah. Pray for me that Allah makes it easy for me. And I'm taking my mom and my grandma with me as well. So I'm kind of responsible over there with everything that's happening. So I'm going Umrah tomorrow. And the best break is the break that you take and you go and you perform Umrah and you go to Mecca, and you do dua there and you drink Zamzam water, and you just kind of refresh, if you would like, your soul, refresh your energy, refresh your like, how can I say it, your vibes, because I feel like it was it was a time deserved to take off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there will be no content. I come back, inshallah, Saturday. I will not be able, obviously, to do Chelsea Leicester because I'm on the road. And bi'idhnillah, our first stream in this next week is going to be Arsenal against Nottingham Forest. And then we do Spurs Manchester City. Come on, Spurs. And come on, Nottingham Forest. Inshallah, Arsenal and City lose, and inshallah, we end up winning this league. You know, the one thing that I'll say is, look, some people accuse me of like not really supporting my club or not really supporting my football club. You know, if I put up just some of my celebrations and the watch-alongs for some of the goals, like I don't know how someone can watch that and say, "Oh, you're a fake Liverpool fan." I just don't get it, to be honest with you. And once again, some stuff must be addressed publicly just to abandon the rumors, because the problem is, you know, sometimes when you take the high road for so long, and you don't respond and you just sit there and you're like, yeah, everyone loves me anyway, people just start spreading bullshit, and it just becomes a never-ending cycle of just people saying stuff and people saying stuff and people saying stuff, and you end up in a tornado where it's like people are just saying whatever the hell. Like, it's just, you know, it's people who watch the content know who I am. The Chelsea video as an example. The Chelsea video, I said pre-game, if we beat Chelsea only by 1 goal, I'm going to apologize for Chelsea. And we beat Chelsea 2-1 barely, and I apologize to Chelsea. How's that me twerking for Chelsea? How's me saying that the club that finished second is going to finish first this season is twerking for Arsenal? By the way, just so everyone knows, Arsenal can still win the league this season. I know this is a crazy concept for people to comprehend. A 9-point lead is not insurmountable. A 9-point lead is not insurmountable. City can still win this Premier League. A 5-point lead is not insurmountable. Oh, khalas. Everyone, lock up this football YouTube thing. This is it. Liverpool are winning the league. Khalas. 5 points. Done. Not like we have seen Man United lose a league title 8 points ahead with 5 games to go. Not like we have seen Man United, you know, Man United lose a league title with 8 points ahead with 8 points to go. Man United, you know, Man United. The Alex Ferguson mentality monsters, 13 league titles teams have lost a league title to Mario Balotelli and Edin Dzeko. And I'm supposed to sit up here and just say, Khalas, it's over, guys. We're ahead. We're ahead. Let's just stop doing content. It's over. Liverpool Football Club are going to win it all. We're going to win every single trophy. And we are going to dominate world football. Habibi, that's not how it works. We have to see how we recover when we have a bad period. What if we draw the next 3 games? What if we win 1 and draw 2? What if we win 2, lose 1? I don't know what's going to happen. Everything is possible. Out of all the games that happened this season, we lost to Nottingham Forest at home. It's not like we lost to Man City or we lost to Nottingham Forest. If I were showing you our fixtures before the season started, probably one of the easiest games you would have had is Forest at home. You just went like +3 and kept it stepping. And we ended up losing to Nottingham Forest at home. So nothing's impossible. Absolutely nothing is impossible. And it's game week 11. Are Liverpool scary right now? No, but we're building the fear factor. Step by step by step by step. The more games Liverpool Football Club win, the more people fear us. The more people are intimidated by us. The more that fear factor builds. 2019, 2020, because we won so many games, some clubs were defeated already before they faced us. And that alone is special. That alone is that fear factor feeling that we're slowly bringing back to the football club, which I love. But we're getting there. No one is scary in the Premier League right now. No one. But the best performing team is Liverpool Football Club. The team on most form is Liverpool Football Club. But no one saw this coming. And had I seen this coming, I would have said Liverpool are going to win the league. But I didn't see this coming. Let's all go back to when Zubamendi rejected us. If I asked any of you, are we going to win the league? None of you would have said yes. So let's just cut the crap, cut the BS, and actually speak objectively and say the truth. The reason why, the Arsenal fans are mad, I know maybe not the ones that watch me, but in general, like I'm not even targeting anyone. I'm talking about general, positive, negative Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans, whoever it is. Like, wallahi, I'm making a completely general point. You want to know why the reason why the Arsenal fans are pissed off? The reason why Arsenal fans are pissed off is not because they're 2 points behind Man City or however the hell they're point behind. It's because they're 9 points behind us. That's what's pissing off Arsenal fans right now. The reason why Arsenal fans are upset is because Liverpool are top of the league plus 9 points from them. That's the reason why everyone's lost his marbles. Everyone's pissed off, whether it be the negative ones or the positive ones. Dawood was on my stream yesterday. Everyone's calling him Heel Dawood. Everyone's calling him Heel Dawood. Oh, Dawood is turned. Look, this guy that, was on TikTok just talking about all that type of stuff, now is turned on Arteta. So there's a reason for that. Why? Because Liverpool are top of the league. You think if City were 9 points ahead of Arsenal, they'd be crying as much as they're crying right now? Even the likes of Dawood or the likes of Igal or the likes of any positive Arsenal fans? No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. I appreciate you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Appreciate you. No, they wouldn't. And that's just the truth. The reason the reason why people are mad and the reason why people are upset is simply that. It's because Liverpool are top. That's it. And it stings and it hurts them. But it even shocked us. Liverpool fans in the chat, from the 450 people watching, there's probably 200, 250, 300 Liverpool fans watching right now. Put one in the chat if you did not expect us to be top of the Premier League and top of the Champions League, both groups, by mid-November. Put one in the chat if you didn't expect this as a Liverpool fan. And I know the Liverpool fans in the chat. Look how many ones are in the chat right now. Look. All of them support Liverpool Football Club. Forget me. Khalas, I twerk for Arsenal. I have sold my soul and all that BS. Look how many ones are in the chat. All of these guys are Liverpool fans. I know them. They watch my content. Tyler, Liverpool fan. You get me? Toka, Liverpool fan. Tabs, Liverpool fan. Jed, Liverpool fan. All of these guys, Liverpool fans. Redline Taranga, yoga instructor, but Liverpool fan. Haytham, Liverpool fan that pretends that he never supported Liverpool. There's many Liverpool fans in this chat. And no one expected us to be in this position. No one. No one. Now, because I wear my heart on my sleeve and I make emotional reactions and I speak my honest opinions, sometimes, you get into this position where people say stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the reason why I had to address what I saw in comment sections, what I saw by people who are nothing but snakes, is because it's the reality. It's the reality. These people just lie and spread misinformation and just lie to the people publicly, and there's no one kind of responding to them. There's no one saying, yo, stop, that's not true, yo, this, yo, that. And that's just the truth of the matter. Alhamdulillah, this channel has never sold its soul for money, has never sold its soul for subscribers. And let me tell you guys something right now. Sitting behind this camera with YouTube analytics, with the numbers. If I wanted subscribers to the level where I'm willing to do anything, why don't I just buy them? Tell me. You want subscribers? You have sold your soul. I don't need to sell anything. I can just go a new tab, buy subscribers. Could go to a website, I could buy subscribers. Expensive, says Toka. Okay. Let's Google right now. How much would it cost to buy subscribers? Buy subscribers on YouTube here. On YouTube. And I'm going to make sure it's like real people, not like random 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 number. You know how much it costs to buy 1,000 subscribers? You know how much it costs to get 1,000 subscribers, Toka? I'm going to share screen right now. Actually, I can't share screen because they will think. YouTube will might demonetize this video because I'm promoting this. You know how much it cost? Guess. Put a number guess in the chat right now. Put a number guess. 1,000 subs. How much it costs to buy? Guess. Take a guess for me in the chat right now. Give me a guess in USD. How much it costs to buy 1,000 subscribers? You know how much it costs to buy 1,000 subscribers? 31 US dollars. 31 US dollars. 31 US dollars. I can buy 1,000 subscribers. That's it. 30 bucks. 30 bucks. One Edrin, one Ed Ban Ray Ray super chat, I can buy 2,000 subscribers with it. If I sold my soul for subscribers, if I did all this, you know, because I'm turning my back on my club and I hate Liverpool and I'm not a real Liverpool fan, I'm an Arsenal fan, I can just open new tab, put credit card, buy subscribers. Not credit, astaghfirullah, I don't have credit card, debit, of course. Put debit card, yalla, buy subscribers. $300, I can get to 50k subs. Instead of grinding, instead of making shorts, you know how much, you know that I'm gonna pay Vel and RSM more than that, like, of course, more than that, just this month. 1 month alone. Thumbnails guy and the editor that does the shorts, both, I'm gonna give them more money this month than I am. It cost me to go buy 10,000 subs. So instead of me going through the hard work, I can just go like, yo guys, one of my videos went viral. One of my videos went viral. I gained 10,000 subscribers. Crazy. And also, with all due respect, and Arsenal fans in the chat, don't get upset, but it's the reality. Why the fuck would I pretend to be an Arsenal fan? Why? Why would I want to be an Arsenal fan to begin with? 0 Champions Leagues. Last time you won the league was 20 years ago. You haven't had a elite player since Thierry Henry. What's the point? Yani, if I want to become like, if I want to pretend to be a fan of another club, I'll be a fan of City. They had recent success. I'll be a fan of Chelsea. They had recent success. I'll come and tell you Hala Madrid. I'll come and tell you Visca Barca. I'll come and tell you Mia San Mia. National Mannschaft. I am a Bayern Munich fan. I'll come tell you I support Juve. I support Inter. I support AC Milan. Why out of all the clubs that I want to work for, I'm going to choose Arsenal? Why? And actually, even in those videos, because people might not know this, and today's the day, once and for all, people know this whole thing about, like, you know, selling his soul for the pound note, you know, which is said in comment sections. Once again, if this was a shot at Lee, I would have said, but it's not a shot at Lee, because me and Lee are good. Me and spoke for 2 hours. He got me 3 hours on his channel. We spoke in the background. He promised me to not mention me or Mo ever again. So, wallahi, I'm not talking about Lee. I'm not talking about Staffy. I'm not talking about Grids. I'm just talking about what people regurgitate in comment sections, when people lie about me in a live chat, or people lie about me in comment sections and stuff like this. My David Coote video. See, now I'm going to shock the whole world, because selling his soul for the pound note. My David Coote video, right now, I'm going to go to my YouTube studio on my app to get accurate 100% numbers. My David Coote video. My David Coote video has 20,200 views. How much money I made? Guess, everyone. Guess, everyone. Guess, yalla. How much money did I make from 20,000 views? Which even doesn't happen that often to begin with. How much? How much money? How much money I made from 20,000 views? Look at these people. $90. I wish. Oh, $100, Kyle. That's crazy. $100, right? Okay, let me just convert it. I'm gonna show you now with your own eyes. Here. I'm literally gonna. And by the way, for the people that think as well, pre-recorded streams when it has like a lot of views, you just gain subscribers like crazy. I'm about to show you right now. Here. In front of your very own eyes. David Coot. You get me right here, you can see it. This is the numbers in front of your very own eyes. 25 dinars is about 35 USD. If you want it in British pounds, I'll give it to you. In British pounds, it is 27 pounds. And this is from the, this is from what? This is from the 20,000 views video. 20,000 views, you know. 20,000 views. How many videos is even 20,000 views on my whole channel? $35. That's it. Like this whole selling your channel for the pound note. See? Arsenal held at the bridge, 5,000 views. Here, we can go into it right now. Show you with your very own, not monetization, sorry. Analytics. Here, look. That's it. That's it, Habibis. People are so unaware of the reality of this app, and that's why when someone is in a comment section lying, or someone is spreading misinformation, it just makes me so like go like, are you guys actually aware? Do you know that just with the ads alone from the last Ahwa episode, I made more than that? Ads alone. Forget super chats. I'm gonna show you on my phone because I don't know how to separate them on the YouTube studio. I'm gonna show you literally our last Ahwa episode right now. Live content. I'm gonna go, not the one that happened yesterday because the monetization wouldn't have loaded yet. I'm gonna show you the one before that. Here, title race special, that one. Sell his soul for the pound note. Watch this. Because today you're gonna know the reality about this app. What does this say? Watch page ads. What does it say? 50. Right there in front of your very own eyes. 50 Jordanian dinars, watch page ads. I know it's not clear, but I can't make it clear because it's an Android. Here, watch page ads. Here, 50. One Ahwa stream, alhamdulillah, 50 Jordanian dinars, just pure ad revenue. No super chats, no nothing. Push super chats to the side. No one can accuse this channel of selling its soul for subscribers. No one can accuse this channel of selling its soul for the pound note. No one can accuse this channel of selling its soul for anything. This channel will forever be real. It will be the heartbeat representation of the people in the chat. It will be the representation of the people that are on the front lines. And look at the who is on Ahwa. Like, am I sat there with like Mark Goldbridge? Am I sat there with like the biggest content creator in the universe? Who's on Ahwa with me? Myself, who started on a phone. Footy Judge Mo, who started his channel a year ago. Jacob, who has 5,000 subscribers. Go subscribe to United Spurs of America. Saad, who was on Spaces speaking to me on Football Wars every day. And then he became a YouTube member of this channel. Ziad, whose channel just got monetized like a month ago. And he doesn't even have... you know, like consistency on his channel. Subscribe to Ziad's Zone. Ahmed, who doesn't even upload to begin with. All he does is don't go anywhere as he's dancing. Most of his work goes on TikTok. AA United TV. Go subscribe. You get me? This is it. It's not like we've built the Avengers. You know, it's like Paul Machin, Mark Goldbridge, Don Robbie, like Matisse. That's not the stream. It's just a bunch of guys who are of Middle Eastern descent, you know, or we take the piss that they're not Middle Eastern, but we pretend they're Middle Eastern, like Jacob, and we just have fun and we banter. But alhamdulillah, because we have built a show that everyone looks forward to watching, it gives you, you know, you reap the rewards. And Yasser, I'm not talking about Lee. I've clarified this 100 times. I'm not mentioning Lee. Me and Lee spoke. I repeat, me and Lee spoke on his channel for 3-4 hours, and then we spoke in the background, and he gave me his word to not mention me or Mo ever again. He hasn't done that. So respect to Lee, because he's been a man of his word. And at the same time, this has nothing to do with Staffy, because some people might make this about Staffy. Me and Staffy spoke for a whole hour. I went on his channel. There is no problem with me and Staffy whatsoever. This has nothing to do with Grizz. I'm talking about people in comment sections. I'm talking about people lying about me in the chat. And that's what's pissed me the hell off. And at the end of the day, here's the thing that you should learn from Khabib Nurmagomedov, from so many people in this world. And I know some of these topics you guys don't like. Some of these topics, you know, they're considered not good topics to discuss on YouTube. But alhamdulillah, when Allah is on your side, no one can beat you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. People have left this channel. People have asked people to unsubscribe. People have told me in the channel that, this channel will go nowhere. People will said, I'm going to fail. People said, you're never going to overtake certain content creators. People said that this channel is never going to hit 10,000 subscribers. People were telling me, you're jobless. You're doing this for no reason whatsoever. You're never going to make it. You're never going to do this. You're never going to do that. And alhamdulillah, 3.5 years of consistent work, and we are here. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And whenever someone leaves, someone else comes in, and the channel continues to go, because it's a machine. It's something that is a representation of this people in this chat. It's a representation of the people, you know, who always watch us, the people who always show us love. We have created shows that people look forward to all week. A-listers, Ahwa, the Liverpool shows with LA Mike and Jerry and G and Jamie and K-Mac and you know, Ends, the fraud that hates Salah, the show with Tom and Callum every Tuesday. Alhamdulillah, we're cooking right now. Alhamdulillah, this channel will continue to grow. This channel will continue to move in the right direction. This channel will continue to elevate. And alhamdulillah, there is bigger and bigger plans. If you think shorts and pre-recorded videos is only the plan, then you are mistaken, my people. There's a whole lot of stuff coming your way, because I'm always 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps ahead. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And there's a reason why we're in this position. We're in this position because of the love of the people. The channel is nothing without the community. The channel is nothing without the people. The channel is nothing with 420 people just listening to me talk for an hour without saying a single word about football to begin with. That alone is a medal I wear on my chest, that I know what my metal is. I know what I'm made of. I know the type of person that I am. And alhamdulillah, I have kept it real. I have kept it genuine from day one. And I will never ever change. I will never sell my football club for the pound note. I will never sell my soul for subscribers. I will never sell my soul for likes. I will never ever do anything that's against my morals or principles. I have rejected thousands of dollars because someone wanted me to promote gambling, and that thousands of dollars would have been life-changing for me, because I could have bought a new laptop and a new camera and a new microphone, and I could have got one Shure microphone and Sony XLR camera and laptop Asus or whatever the hell. I could have done all that stuff, but I said no, because of a matter of principle and honor and integrity. Alhamdulillah, I know what I'm made of. I know what my people are made of. I know my decisions. I know everything I'm doing. And alhamdulillah, everything I've ever did, I've always intended. I have never ever said something that's not truly my opinion for views or for subscribers or for likes. I have never ever sold my soul, and I will never ever sell my soul. And that's just the truth of the matter about this channel. I express my opinions, whether wrong or right. Some may be wrong, some may be right. Me saying Arsenal are going to win the league is not a crazy opinion. They finished second 2 years in a row. Me saying Chelsea, we're going to fall off. You're going to be Maresca out in December. I've already apologized because I said I was wrong about Chelsea. There is literally a comment where I can pull up to you right now where I told Lewis that you're going to be Maresca out in November. So, of course, I'm wrong about Chelsea. 100%. And that's why I said that to the Chelsea fans, I'm wrong. I apologize, you guys. Maybe you're not a scrap. Maybe Poch, actually, I still... Listen, I don't think Poch was 100% the problem, but maybe there is like truth to what you're saying in terms of tactics and stuff like this. And for me personally, I would sell 10,000 subscribers right now if it meant Liverpool win the league. No one can question my love and my support for the football club. If you ever question my love and support for the football club, just go to the Liverpool Brighton watch along. See how I reacted when Salah scored. Go to my Liverpool City watch along last season. Look how I reacted to a McAllister penalty. My veins were popping. Go look how I reacted to the 7-0 against Manchester United. Go look how I reacted to Salah's equalizer against my other club, Arsenal. Go look. This is the reality. I love my football club and I want my football club to win, and that will never, ever, 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 ever change. I want Liverpool to win. I want Liverpool to succeed. My club will always be the biggest love in football, the biggest love in the sport. I have supported Liverpool the entirety of my life. I did not watch Nathan Eccleston, David Ngo, people who accuse me of being a Liverpool fan. Wallahi, you don't know who they are. Wallahi, you don't know Samed Yassel. Wallahi, you don't know Christian Adorjan. Wallahi, you don't know Jay Spearing. Wallahi, you don't know Paul Konchesky. You don't know Milan Jovanovic. You don't know that we had to beat Rabotniki to qualify for the Europa League. You don't know that we were 1-0 down against Napoli at home. The shittest half of football I've ever watched. Steven Gerrard comes on, scores a hat-trick. I stayed home instead of going out. I stayed home instead of going out on a Thursday to watch Liverpool against Napoli with Roy Hodgson as the manager. You don't know about Maxi Rodriguez scoring a 90th minute winner against Bolton away in the league that took us out of the relegation zone. You don't know any of that shit. Some people just being fake and acting for the sake of it. I promise you, I can tell when someone actually supported the football club and when someone didn't. We were literally in Europa League qualifiers. People don't know that shit. People don't know about Alberto Aquilani. People don't know about the goal that he scored against Aston Villa. People don't know that. How can I recall all that type of stuff? How can I recall all this information? Maxi Rodriguez, hat-trick away at Fulham. You think I've only started supporting Liverpool when we started winning? Birmingham City, we won 5-0. Maxi Rodriguez, other hat-trick that season. Maxi Rodriguez runs down the wing for me. Da-da-da-da-da. No one can ever tell me I'm a fake fan or I have never supported my football club, or I've only, of course, the racially motivated one. I've only supported Liverpool because Salah signed. Like, as if I'm going to support a football club just because an Arab player signed. How many Arab players are in Europe? How many Arab players are in Europe? Why didn't I support PSG because of Ashraf Hakimi, who's Moroccan? Why didn't I support Montpellier because of Moussa Tameri, who's Jordanian from my own country? Why didn't I support any of these guys? They're all Arab players. It just makes no sense, the type of shit that they say. I could have been a Wigan fan because Amr Zaki was scoring goals in the Premier League. I could have been a Spurs fan because Mido was scoring goals for Spurs. So let's not do all that dumb shit. I've supported my club for 20 years. I am as real as they come. I can mention you 20 to 25 players from 40, 50 years ago before I was born. I have done my research about my football club. I know the history of my football club. I know what happened in multiple different events. I know what happened in Champions League finals. I know who we beat. I know who Bill Shankly is. I know who Bob Paisley is. I know who who actually, to be fair, probably most people will agree kind of ruined the club as manager after that, Graham Souness. I know a lot of stuff, the 90s, the Spice Boys, Robbie Fowler, Phil Babb. What do you know about Phil Babb? Irish defender. What do you know about him? There's many things I know about my football club. I have supported my football club for a really long time. I know that we beat Alaves in the Europa League final 24 years ago when we won 5 competitions. I know my club. And no one can say anything about my club and act like, oh, I'm a fake Liverpool fan. And all of this is why? Because I said Arsenal are going to win the league. Oh, shit. Crazy opinion. The guy predicted the team that came second to come first. Shit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, honestly, how dare I? How dare I? The team that finished second, Hussam, you predicted them to finish first? Shit. That is such a wild opinion. Crazy. How? People are acting like I said Crystal Palace are going to win the league, or Ipswich are going to win the league, or Brentford are going to win the league. I said the team that challenged twice for a league title are going to win the league. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. عادي يا أخي. Everyone's wrong about a whole lot of stuff. No one's right about everything. Not a single YouTuber is right about everything. Not a single YouTuber on this platform is right about anything, everything. No one. No one is. From the biggest YouTube content creator to the smallest YouTube content creator. Everyone will be wrong about some shit and everyone will be right about some shit. Period. Lewis was wrong about a lot of stuff when it comes to Chelsea. He himself will tell you. He was wrong about a lot of stuff when it comes to multiple different players. You know, and that's it. And it is my honest opinion. It is my true opinion. Me saying, you know, Arsenal are gonna win the league. It's not because I hate City. I actually predicted Arsenal are gonna win the league because they don't have a replacement. They don't have a replacement for Alvarez from the summer. That's it. Wallahi, everything I've said has always been real and authentic, and no one can question the truth and the minerals of this channel. And I want to pick up someone in the chat right now. And it's actually two Chelsea scumbags I'm going to pick up. This guy right here. You know, it's... I'll say this about Matisse. Matisse is like the Superman in my messages. Anytime I have a question about YouTube, anytime I have a question about this platform, anytime I have a question about anything, he will always help. He will always message back. Sometimes a day later, but he will always respond and he will always help and he will always give me advice. Unbelievable guy. And the other Chelsea scumbag I want to big up is Lewis. And he's timed out right now for disrespecting Steven Gerrard. Let's slap the shit out of you. He put Paul Scholes, the ginger Jorginho, in an all-time Premier League 11. But Lewis is as real as they come. Lewis is real, is like little compared to what. If I make a Twitter tomorrow and I say I'm back on Twitter, first retweet will be Carefree Lewis. That's the type of person he is. Lewis will make time for me if I tell him, come, let's do a live at 1 a.m. 4 days from now. He will make a live. Like, I know that the minerals are the real ones. And you guys don't even know. You know, maybe one day if I'm doing an exit video, like, I don't know, I don't have it planned yet, yani. But if I do an exit video when I have like 300,000 subscribers or something and I don't want to do YouTube anymore, I want to start doing racing videos or something. I'll tell you guys who the real ones really are. Because there's a lot of people you think are real that are faker than a plastic bag. And there are people who you think are fake who are actually real. You know? That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Big up to Matisse. Big up to Lewis. Two Chelsea scumbags, but both of them as real as they come. Honestly. Both of them as real as they come. People don't know this about Matisse, but... I made Matisse laugh on a space once, and that's how he followed me. That's how he got to know about my content. He invited me on his Twitch. I used to go on his Twitch and make content. And obviously we know then after that Better Than North started. So, yeah. Big up Matisse. Lewis, I met him through Usman. Shout out to Usman, the United fan. He can't say big up right now because he's timed out. I met him through Usman. And at the time, I had what, like maybe 3,000, 4,000 subscribers. And Lewis said yes to coming on my channel. If I show you some of the intros, people don't know this, but I worked with Lee Judges like 3 years ago, you know, and I was so like, people know my story. When I got the email back from Lee Judges, wallahi, I parked my car. Wallahi, I parked my car. I emailed Lee Judges. When I first started, I emailed Lee Judges. I emailed Rory Jennings. I emailed the people that I used to watch, you know. I emailed the people. I emailed Grizz. Grizz responded. He came on my channel. Lee Judges, I parked my car. I was like, Lee Judges said yes to coming on my channel. Oh my God. Lee Judges is about to join This Is Football. I'm a nobody. I'm no one. And if I show you guys, I swear, sometimes I feel embarrassed to show you like the old days of Hussam. But you know what? Since we are, you know, since we are on this, since we are on this thing right now, you know, this video is on private right now because it's a bit embarrassing still. Let me show you right now. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Look at how Hussam started, man. Imagine calling this guy selling his soul for money. Look at this. Look, you can see top right, powered by StreamYard. La ilaha illallah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This is Football. Today, I haven't said this to Lee, but I'm going to say it on cam because this is a person to me who I really respect. A person when I watch on YouTube, I love watching. A person who always keeps it real. A person who knows what he's saying. There's proof that I'm going to screenshot and post on Twitter that I have always liked Lee Judges. And when he was doing the show on the same old Arsenal podcast, I sent in a chat and I said, I always love Lee. So I'm gonna say this. I wanted to say this to Lee on cam. When he replied to my email, I got emotional. I was like, "This is Lee Judges." So I'm very happy to say I'm joined by Lee Judges today to review Arsenal season. So Lee, how are you, bro?
Wow, I couldn't be better after that introduction. Thank you very much. That was superb. So yeah, no worries, no problems. Always happy to help out and glad to be on. Sorry, I'm a little bit.
Big up, Lee. I'll show you the. Let me show you the intro with Grizz. The first time I worked with Grizz. Wallahi, people don't know about my journey. You're gonna call me fake? You're faker than a plastic bag. Don't ever call me fake. Let me show you my first ever video of Grizz. Hussam X Grizz. You know how cringy I was before I play this. You know how cringy I was, bro. I called it the Liverpool interview. That's how cringy, bro. Look at the title. Hey, look at the title. Look, the Liverpool interview, bro. Look at this shit. Look, Liverpool FC interview. Why the fuck did I call it interview? Like, bro, unbelievable, bro. Look at that. The Liverpool FC interview. Look at that shit right there. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This is Football. Today, I'm very proud, I'm very honored, I'm very thankful to these two gentlemen for joining me today. I'm joined by Grizz Khan and Avi. Both of them, you can find them on the LFC Day Trippers. What's up, people?
Hi, thanks, Hussam. Thanks for having us. Sorry, Grizz, I'm going to take your limelight here. Thanks, Hussam, for having me. I'm just a small. I'm actually Grizz Khan's PA, so please, Grizz is the star attraction today.
Don't listen to him, people. Don't listen to him. He's the brains behind everything, that happens with me. But Hussam, thank you, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. You've been so respectful. You've been so respectful towards me. I had to come on, even though I'm sure a lot of your listeners and viewers will know my.
You know, if I read you my email to Grizz right now, you're all gonna laugh in my face. I swear to God. I sent the most job interview email. There is not even 180p available. I sent the most job interview email ever to Grizz. I sent the most job interview email to Lee Judges. They responded, bro. If I go back to my sent emails from 3 years ago, hey Grizz, I'm a big fan. Can you come on my channel, bro? Like, it's just so cringe, bro. But alhamdulillah, we're here, bro. Alhamdulillah, we're here. Let me show you the first time I worked with Matisse. Let me show you the first time. I don't know if I should search MAH or I should search Matisse. 1 second. Let me try search Matisse first. Actually, I don't think. Oh, actually, I know how to get the Matisse ones. 1 second. Let me get you the Matisse one right now. It was one of the Chelsea shows. This how cringy my ideas were at the start. At the start, when I first started, I used to do Liverpool show, Chelsea show, and then Arsenal show. That's what I used to do. And a United show. That's all I used to do, bro. Like that's just what I used to do. Like nothing spectacular, no unbelievable, immaculate ideas. I just used to do a specific show for every club. That's what I used to do back in the day. Let me check who was on this show. No, this wasn't Matisse. Okay, let me check the other one. I need to remember when's the first time I worked with Matisse, yeah. Not this one either. Big up Slens if he's watching. He probably isn't, but big up regardless. Let me look. This Chelsea, is it this one? I think it was early. It was like 3rd or 4th probably. Chelsea show. The Chelsea show. It's funny, when I first started, people used to call me a Chelsea fan, not they call me an Arsenal fan. They can't decide. I'm a Liverpool fan. It wasn't this one. I'm trying to look for the really oldest time I worked with Matisse. Nope, not this one either. Shout out to Darren if he's watching. Not this one either. Not this one either. I can't find that. I need to find that, bro. Abdullah was on the stream. Big up Darren again. Okay, I'll check one more page. The ones that are private. Private hype. Okay. The Chelsea show. Oh, I think it was after the Burnley game, was it? No, that's not Matisse. Why the hell did I invite Fatur on my channel early? Who the hell invites Fatur, bro? I'm gonna check the next two ones. If it's not there, then khalas, maybe I give it a different name or some shit. Thank God I have a good laptop now, so if I open new tab, I don't have to like just destroy my whole laptop. Ankit was on this one. Big up Ankit. Ya akhi Matisse, when did you come on my channel the first time? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I knew it. I knew it. There you are. Chelsea 0-0 Wolves was the first time Matisse came on my channel. Chelsea 0-0 Wolves. I'll show you right now. I'll share screen. Oh, there was another time he came on my channel as well. Here. Watch. Watch this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Is Football. Spaces on multiple occasions. You've seen him on the Big Six. You've seen him on YouTube. This man is an absolute icon when it comes to Chelsea YouTube. Man like Matisse is in the building. Thank you so much for joining us, Matisse. Big up your damn self. Matisse, have you ever gotten an introduction this good, bro?
That was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. You gassed me a little bit. I appreciate it. I'm a humble myself, but I appreciate it very much so. And it's good to be joining you guys. So not great timing, but you know it's cool. It's not like
listen, we smile and move on. You never know with these City people though. Like I just think this whole thing, like people are already giving it to City, but I think we're gonna have a word about that in a. See. Yeah, people say I'm not a Liverpool fan. Yeah, that was when. Remember when Chelsea were top of the league? Even then, I was saying Liverpool are gonna come back. Like, you get what I'm saying, bro? People, like this is the type of stuff that just makes me like go like, how the hell are you telling me I'm not a real Liverpool fan? How? Look at Matisse as well. Your setup is so shit, Matisse. Your setup is so shit, Matisse. Still. Your setup is actual ass, bro. I'll be sorry with you. Your setup is actual dog shit, Matisse, bro. I'll be sorry. Look at this fraud. Look at it still, because you know when it comes to Chelsea, like 4 Chelsea pictures behind him. That's his setup. Your setup is so shit, Matisse, man. It was so shit, bro. It was so shit. Oh my god, your setup was so ass, Matisse. So listen, we've come a long way. We've come a long way, you know. We've come a long way, you know, to this position that we're in right now. And alhamdulillah, this is from the support of you guys. This is from the support of the people, you know, and this is from the support of the people that, you know, are watching us, consistently watching us, always showing us love, always showing us support. And I can never thank you guys enough for always being real, for always showing us the support, for always showing us the love, and something that I always appreciate about you guys. But listen, I just had to address this today once and for all. And khalas, listen, at the end of the day, people will like, some people will like you, some people will hate you, some people will you know, will say stuff about you, but at the end of the day, the truth will always prevail, and that's just the reality of the situation, you know. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I can't imagine at the time now that I'm gonna have 41,000 subscribers, bro. That's like there's a lot of things along the journey, man. A lot of things along the journey, and we're here right now. So big up to all of you. Big up to my guy Jack, who says, take all the time you need, bro. We all need breaks. Appreciate you, Jack. Listen, it's only going to be 4 or 5 days, but I'm not even on social media or anything, and I'm just going Umrah. He gets me going to Mecca. Alhamdulillah, I'm very excited. Inshallah, tomorrow I'm going Mecca with my mom and my grandma. And yeah, just taking a quick, nice little break, you know, from away from the content, away from all this nonsense, to be honest with you. Big up to you, Jack. Big up to Amy, who says Hussam is one of the realest. Big up, big wind-up merchant, but never talks shit. Everyone needs a break sometimes. When you start to fall out of love with what you love, it's time to take a break. I hear you. Listen, me, I can never complain. I'm not one of the guys like, oh, let's all cry for Hussam. No. But I just had to put everything in its place. I had to put everything in its position. I had to speak the truth, because I feel like certain people in comment sections spreading propaganda, spreading lies about me, and just bullshitting, to be honest with you. So we had to, you know, as they say in Arabic, حط النقاط على الحروف, which means you have to take the letters without the dots, and you have to put the dots to make everything clear for everyone to know. So yeah, I just don't like the fact that anyone could tell me I sold anything for the pound note, or sold my soul, or sold anything. Alhamdulillah, I haven't sold anything, and I'm just in this position where I am in. And at the end of the day, because I'm not on social media, because I don't have anywhere to report to you guys, I don't want people going like, oh, where is Hussam? 4 days, he hasn't done anything. So I'm going Umrah. Now you know, and inshallah, Saturday we'll be back. Forest against Arsenal. So yeah, big up to you, Amy. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love. And thank you for the super chat, Amy. I don't even know who Amy is, but big up, Amy. Take as much time as you need, brother. Big up to you, Mito. Thank you so much. One of the guys that watches us in Luxembourg. You get me? Big up to you, Mito. Big up to you, Mito. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Big up to my guy, Vin, who says, hope your break is rejuvenating, bro. We will be here whenever you want to come back. I know, man, like Vinicius. Vinicius is a fraud, but I love him. I love Vinicius. You know, one of the guys always shows us love, always keeping the chat in check. You get me, one of the unbelievable mods, man. Big up to you, my guy, Vin. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the love you've always shown us. Aditya says, you will outperform expectations and soon reach 50K. Big up, my brother. Hey, I will outperform expectations, inshallah. You know, like Slot does. I hope I get to like 100K by the end of the season or something, and we win the league. That would be the best thing ever, to be honest with you. So yeah, big up to you, Aditya. Appreciate you, brother. Being an Arab yourself, the way you call out Man City and refs proves you are not the one who doesn't. You are not the one who doesn't sell his soul. I'm with you, brother. Bro, you get what I'm saying? There are so many opportunities for me to sell my soul where I actually have it, like, or sell myself for the pound note or whatever BS people in comment sections spread, like, and that's just the thing. And you know, and I alhamdulillah, we're growing rapidly on this channel because of all the concepts and the ideas and you know, the execution of the people who do these things. Like, big up to Vel for all the thumbnails. Big up to RSM for all the shorts. One of the elite at editing. You know, Vel sometimes comes up with shit ideas, you know, but at the end of the day, we have conversations. So yeah, big up to you. No worries, Aditya. We understood your point, my brother. Thank you so much for the love, Habibi. Big up to you. Big up, Muhammad Farad. Salam alaikum, akhi. Antonio Nusa will be a future star. If you're talking about the Norwegian winger, I can't lie to you. When we lost to Norway like 5-0, he scored. You get me, blood. So yeah, big up, Antonio Nusa. And also hold that. We went to Iraq and got a point. Hold that. Big up, Hussam. Just tuning in. Hope all is good. Yes, alhamdulillah, all is good. Alhamdulillah, all is good, my brother. There is nothing, you know, it's just certain stuff I just had to address publicly. You know, certain stuff I just had to address publicly. People know about the subscribe. I actually still have the subscribe thing. I still have the subscribe thing. Maybe I'll show it to you. We get 400 likes. I'll show it to you. Can you show me first upset chat? First upset chat. What do you mean, Chombe? First chat that made me mad? I'm mad every stream. I don't think I could choose the first upset chat. 400 likes and I'll show you Vel's fraudulent, you know, banner. I've never, what do you mean first upset chat? Explain this, Habibi. Explain this, Habibi, Chombe. Explain this. I mean, my first super chat. Wallahi, Habibi, I cannot search for your first super chat. Alhamdulillah, we have been monetized 3 years. How can I find your first? How can I find your first super chat, Habibi? Wallahi, I can't find your super. It's impossible, ya akhi. It's impossible for me to find your first super chat. It's impossible for me to find your first super chat. Keskivo, okay, my brother. Am I supposed to go from 3 years ago and find your first super chat? Habibi, unless you remember, I can't remember for you. I don't remember who my first super chatter was. Sorry, I don't. I don't. Big up to you. Big up to you. Big up Don LFC interview. That's such an embarrassing title. That's such an embarrassing title, sir. That's such an embarrassing title. Liverpool interview. What the hell was I thinking, bro? What the hell was I thinking? Liverpool interview. Oh my god, bro. Unbelievable, Jeff. Big up to you, Red Indian. Big up to my guy Gonzo, who says it's time for Hussam's international break. 3 years and a half doing content. I will never go as long as I'm gonna go now without making content. So yeah, it is the first real break, to be honest with you. May Allah grant you all your praise. I appreciate you. Inshallah. Ameen, ya Rab. Ameen. Ameen. Red line of Teranga. Hey, thank you so much for the love and support you've shown us, despite the fact you are a fraudulent yoga instructor. Big up to my guy Morshin Kayongo, who says, I saw you first in the Football Terrace and you spoke my truth. Since then, I look forward to watching you every day, every week. Big up Hussam. I appreciate you. And listen, big up to Terry as well. Look, Terry got me on the channel 3 years ago when I was a nobody. I said, I guarantee that Lukaku is not going to score at Anfield. You know, I was so unbearable back then as well, I swear. In the quadruple charge season, wallahi, I was so unbearable. When we beat Arsenal 2-0 in the Carabao Cup semi, I smoked a cigar on their head tops. I was so unbearable, bro. Big up to you, Morsim, man. Big up to Terry as well. He's always been understanding with me. And he's always kept to the back. Big up to you, my guy, Morshin. Big up to my guy Zero says, هلا والله احنا عارفين الحقيقة. الله يتقبل. حبيبي الله يتقبل منا ومنكم صالح الأعمال يا وردة. I'm coming into your country. I have Saudi Riyal. Actually, let me check. Did we get 400 likes? If we get 400 likes, I'm going to show you Vel's banner. Okay, we're 5 likes away. Let me switch off my camera, go get the banner, and go get Saudi Riyal to show you guys. Like the video, frauds. I'm going to be back. Hey, yo, Zir, stick around. Tell me if this is the real Riyal or the wrong Riyal. Saudi Riyal. Right here. 100 Riyals. 100 Riyals is like 20 Jordanian dinars. This is 5 Riyals. You get me? 5 Riyal right here. Get me? Saudi. Saudi, here I come, inshallah. Wallah, I can't wait to try al-bake as well. Allah accept our umrah, but I want to try al-bake. Now, here we expose Vel's fraudulence. As you guys can see above me, what does it say? Don Hussam. Like, share, subscribe. Hi, guys. Welcome to the video, to the editor who cannot edit. Welcome to Don Hussam. Like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. There you are. Like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe, well, yeah? Subscribe. You're so useless. You're actually useless, well. I hope you know this. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Hey, guys, subscribe. Well, you're so useless. You're actually useless. You're actually fully useless, well. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh my god. Salamat istirahat, jangan lama sampai jumpa dog. Big up to you, my guy Papa Beard. Listen, this is a well needed istiraha. You get what I'm saying? 3 years and a half. You know, 3 years and a half where we're here. You know, and this is the first time we take a break, Habibis. First time we take a break. Alhamdulillah. Big up to you. Terima kasih, Papa Beard. May you and your family have a safe journey. Appreciate you, my guy Tampalion. Appreciate you, my guy Tampalion. Thank you so much, Habibi, for the love. Thank you so much for the love you've always shown us. Man, like Tampalion in the building. Only a little Arsenal fan, bro. No one's special. Just appreciate the realness. Everyone's special in this chat. Everyone's special in this chat. I love you all. I love everyone who's locked in. Whether you send super chats or not, whatever it is. You get me? I love you all, man. You guys are all real ones. You guys are all elite. You know? You guys are all elite. You know, so I'm just enjoying my time making content for the people that I love, man. Big up to you guys. Big up Hussam, proper love, bro. I used to look forward to watching El Ahwa more than House of Dragon on Sundays. Keep doing what you're doing. Whoa, I appreciate you, brother. You enjoy watching us. You enjoy watching this channel more than you enjoy watching a series. I appreciate that, brother. And here's the thing. Next Sunday, inshallah, we are cooking Saad. Inshallah, we are cooking Hamza. And inshallah, Liverpool are going to be top by 12 points. Bi'idhnillah. Ya Rab. Big up to you, my guy. No more Rice Krispies. What a name. Rice Krispies are overrated unless they're Cocoa Pops. Big up to Long, who just sends in a super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Anyway, this was the stream. Tomorrow, inshallah, I travel to Saudi Arabia. Umrah, bi'idhnillah. May Allah accept our prayers. Inshallah, we arrive safely and have an unbelievable time. Inshallah, tomorrow, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, I go to Umrah. I pray for you, JJ Ash. Ibshar, habibi. Pray for all the people in the chat. And this is the first break I'm taking that's this long, 3 years and a half doing content. But alhamdulillah. Look, can never complain. The love of the people that have always supported me and shown me love is something that I'm just not going to push to the side. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Big up to everyone who was locked in. And today, once and for all, we have debunked this myth that was propelled in comment sections by individuals talking about Hussam selling his soul and selling himself for the pound note and all that nonsense. So big up to all of you guys. Appreciate and love every single one of you guys. And we will be back, inshallah, bi'idhnillah, happy, safe, and healthy, inshallah. Arsenal against Nottingham Forest. Nuno Santo, I'm going to be a bald man like you this Saturday. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Actually, no, probably the fact that I'm Arab, I'm going to cut my hair, inshallah, tomorrow after I finish Umrah, and then my hair will grow back like a day later. Yahi, it's crazy. Yahi, our genes when it comes to hair is insane. Like, we could just shave my head, and then khalas, 2 days later, the hair is back. It's just like it's instant effect. You know, I'm actually going to tell the guy, listen, I don't want to go bald. Just cut it a little bit. I'm going to make him cut it like till here. You know, so he cut off a little bit from all the edges. I'm going to keep my beard because I'm a man. You know, and keep my mustache. You get me? So, yeah. Regardless, love you all. And bi'idhnillah, inshallah, I see you all back next Saturday, inshallah. Arsenal Forest will be there, bi'idhnillah. And then we'll do Spurs against Man City. And then the Redmen taking on Southampton. Love every single one of you guys. Peace.